Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to continue with our 1969 one-and-done Strat-O-Matic baseball tournament using advanced and some super advanced rules that I have hybrided into the advanced rules. I do not play the game exactly the way the rules play, but I'm pretty close. So in our last matchup of the first round of 16, we have the number 10 seeded Kansas City Royals, who are 69 and 93, taking on the 7 seeded Houston Astros, who are 81 and 81. If you're unfamiliar with our tournament, round 1, the first set of 16 teams play, and then the round 1 winners advance to the second round. Next Sweet 16 bracket, the top 8 teams all have byes until the second round. So this will be the final ticket to be punched to the Sweet 16. Who will get out of the original 16? We shall see. The starting lineups are as follows. For the Kansas City Royals, Kelly is in center, followed by Piniella in left, Fiore at first. Joe Foy, a member of the Impossible Dream Red Sox, is at third, and he's the cleanup batter. Kirkpatrick is in right field. Adair is at second base, another member of the Impossible Dream team of the Boston Red Sox. Rodriguez will do the catching. Hernandez will bat 8th and play shortstop. And on the mound is Wally Bunker. He will bat 9th. Bunker was 12 and 11 for the Royals with a 3.23 earned run average. For the 7-seeded Houston Astros, Joe Morgan leads off and will play second. Alou is in left. Wynn is in center. Menke is at short. Rader is at third. Blayferry is at first. Miller is in right. Edwards does the catching. And batting 9th is Larry Dierker. Dierker was a 20-game winner in 1969. 20 wins, 13 losses, and a 2.33 earned run average. At the ballpark, we have RJL518. Check out that marvelous channel. And also Steelers fan 1933. And he says, go Astros. So here we go. Larry Dierker up on the bump will face Pat Kelly. Kelly, a left-handed batter. Very dangerous if he gets on base. He's a double-A Steeler. Dierker's ready to work. Ball game on its way. The pitch to Pat Kelly. That's a 2-11 to Kelly. Right-handed pitcher. 2-11. Fly ball to right. That'll be out number 1. Making the catch for the Astros is Miller. So Kelly is gone. Fly out to right. 1 down. And that will bring up Lou Piniella. Let's see what Sweet Lou can do. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch from Dierker to Piniella. 6-9. Right-handed batter, 6-9, ground ball to short. The shortstop is Menke. He's a 3 defender, and that's a 7. So a 3 and a 7. Menke backhands it, throws low. It's scooped out of the dirt by the first baseman, Blayferry, and that is out number 2. Scoring at home, 6-3. So 2 up, 2 down. Welcome to the ballpark, Astros. Reefer. I wonder who he's cheering for. Hope all is well. 2 outs, base is empty. For the Royals' first baseman, Mike Fiore. He's a left-handed stick. Edwards sets the target. The pitch to Fiore. Dierker fires in a 1-11. Right-handed pitcher, 1-11, ground ball to second base. Morgan's up with it over to Fiore, over to Blayferry, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Royals. Go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Astros, Joe Morgan, then a Lou, and Win. On the mound for the Royals, Wally Bunker. Joe Morgan will lead things off. Left-handed batter. Double-A base stealer. Here's Wally Bunker. Right-handed pitcher. Point of weakness check starts in the 7th. For Larry Dierker, point of weakness check starts in the 9th. Bunker's ready to deal to Morgan. Here's the pitch to little Joe Morgan. 3-8, right-handed pitcher, 3-8, and that's ball 4. So Morgan walks. He is a double-A stealer. Chris Anderson, how you doing, my friend? Morgan's a double-A stealer. Rodriguez has a neutral arm of 0. Bunker has a -2 on the hold. So that's 1 through 15. Morgan's going. And he is safe. 14. So Morgan steals second base. And he's in scoring position. So the Astros playing a little go-go baseball. As Chris says, he's in Washington, New Jersey. How's everything down there, Chris? That brings up Jesus Alud. Morgan's in scoring position. Alud is C bunter. I don't think they would play for the bunt, though. They might play for the bunt. Alud's going to swing away. Bunker in a bit of a pickle early on here. The windup and the pitch to Jesus Alud. 6-9 righty-righty matchup. 6-9. Swing and a miss. Bunker needed that. Got him with the breaking pitch. 1 down. Morgan still at second. And that brings up the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn. Right-handed batting center fielder. Rodriguez goes through the signs. Sets the target. The pitch to the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn. 4-8. Right-handed batter. 4-8. Ground ball to third. Up with it is Foy, excuse me. He looks back. Morgan throws to first, 2 away. So Foy to Fiore. Morgan still stands at second. And now bring up Dennis Menke. Menke, the shortstop, trying to give the Astros an early 1-0 lead here. Bunker peeks over his shoulder. Now he nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Dennis Menke. 1-8. Right-handed pitcher. 1-8 and an 8. And that is a shot deep to center field. Racing back, but he's not going to get there. Is Kelly. It's going to be off the wall. And that's going to be a double. Joe Morgan comes around third and scores quite easily. 1-0 Astros. That is a clutch hit for the shortstop Menke. 2-out double produces fruit. 1-0 Astros as they hope to advance to the final round of 16. So 2 outs, and now Menke stands at second. And that brings up Doug Rader, the third baseman. On deck, Blayfree. Another righty-righty matchup. The leg kick and the pitch to Rader. Bunker tosses up a 4-6. 4-6. Popped up right side, foul territory. Calling for it and waiting to make the catch is Fiore. and the side is retired. But the Astros strike first on the walk and stolen base by Morgan and the 2-out double by Menke. 1-0 Astros as we go to the top of the second. Due up for the Royals, Foy, Kirkpatrick, and Adair. Larry Dierker back up on the bump. Larry Harris at the ballpark, hope all is well. So here comes Joe Foy, former member of the Impossible Dream, Red Sox 1960-17 team. Kirkpatrick on deck. Joe Foy digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Here's the pitch from Dierker to Foy. 6-7. 6-7. Ground ball to short. Menke's up with it. And he fires to Blefary to out number 1. Another ground ball out for Larry Dierker. That'll bring up the Royals' right fielder, Ed Kirkpatrick. Left-handed batter. Edwards goes through the sides. Dierker nods his head. The pitch to Ed Kirkpatrick. 4-10. Left-handed batter. 4-10. Fly ball. Shallow right field. Coming in, and making the catch is Miller. 2 down. Hello, Butch, as Butch Haber's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Now I'll bring up another former member of the 1967 Impossible Dream Red Sox, Jerry Adair, also a former Baltimore Oriole. 2 outs, base is empty for Jerry Adair. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch from Dierker to Adair. 4-6, pick up some sticks. 4-6, and a 17. That's a shot. Left center field gap on his horse, reaching out and making the catch is the toy cannon Jimmy Wynn. And the side is retired, as that was a 4-6. 1 or 2 would have been a triple. We rolled a 17. That is an out. So a nice catch by Wynn in left center. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Astros. Due up for the Astros, Blefary, Miller, and Edwards. If anyone gets on, the pitcher, Larry Dierker. Here's Kurt Blefary. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Left-handed batting first baseman. Wally Bunker gave up 1 run in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Bunker to Blefary. 1-5. Right-handed pitcher. 1-5. And that's a single to center. So Blefary strokes that shot. And the Astros once again have the leadoff batter on. I'll bring up another left-handed batter, Norm Miller. He's the right fielder. Miller, an absolutely dreadful bunter, so that won't be happening. Royals hope to turn 2 up the middle with Adair and Hernandez. Bunker peeks to first. He's a C stealer, so they will hold him on, which makes Blefary's range goes from a 4 to a 5. The pitch to Norm Miller. I'm sorry, Fiore's range goes from a 3 to a 4. That's Blefary's on first. So that is a 1-9. Right-handed pitcher, 1-9. Swing and a miss. Good job by Bunker. That's his second K. 1 out, 1 on. Johnny Edwards, the catcher, strides the plate. Another lefty. On deck is Dierker. Bunker deals quickly to Edwards. 5-5. Left-handed batter. 5-5. Strike 3 inside corner. He painted it. Good job of framing that pitch by Rodriguez. Another strikeout. Edwards doesn't like the call. 2 away. And now bring up Larry Dierker. Dierker uses a pitcher's hitting card number 2. So you want a 2 column, but preferably you want to roll off the pitcher's card. Bunker deals to his counterpart, Larry Dierker. 2-7. 2-7. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Bunker, after giving up the single, strikes out 3 in a row. He's now K'd 4. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Astros. Due up in the top of the third, Rodriguez, Hernandez, and Wally Bunker. Keith White's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. 1-0 Astros. Here comes the catcher, Ellie Rodriguez, to face Larry Dierker. Righty-righty matchup. Edwards goes through the signs. Dierker's ready. Here's the pitch to Ellie Rodriguez. 3-6. Pick up some sticks. 3-6. Ground ball to third. Up with it is Raider across the diamond. And that's out number 1. So that goes Raider to Belfry. And Rodriguez turns back to the dugout. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Here's the shortstop, right-handed batting Jackie Hernandez. Dierker with the windup and the pitch to Jackie Hernandez. 3-3, what will it be? We shall see on the 3-3. 3-3, and that's a single to left. As Hernandez pulls the pitch. 3-3, so a 1-out single. That's the first hit for the Royals. Single to left. And here comes the pitcher, Wally Bunker. Bunker also has a pitcher's hitting card of number 2, but he is an A bunter. So he's going to lay down the bunt. They'll be playing for the bunt, so he'll be a B bunter. That's a 9. That should still be a good bunt. B9. Batters thrown out by the third baseman. Runner advances. So, a good bunt by Bunker. And Hernandez advances to second. Raider fielded the ball and threw to first. So that's a sack. Belfry was able to get back to the bag. And we're going to call it 5-3. So 2 outs. Hernandez in scoring position. Top of the order, Pat Kelly. Kelly's 0 for 1. He flew out to right. 2 outs. He's 1 through 14 base runner. If we hold him close, it'll be a +1. I think we will not hold him close, though. So it'll be a +2. Kelly trying to tie it up here for the Royals. Dierker trying to keep that 1-run lead. The pitch from Dierker to Kelly, who's 0 for 1. 2-11. Right-handed pitcher, 2-11. Fly ball to right field. Going back towards the line. Making the catch is Miller. And the side is retired. Second time Kelly has flown out to Miller. They strand Jackie Hernandez at second. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Astros. Larry Dierker seems to be on the money today. Again, 20-game winner in 1969. So Wally Bunker goes back up on the bump. He will face the top of the order for the Astros. Morgan, Alou, and Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Morgan walked, stole second, and scored on the 2-out double by Dennis Menke. Bunker's ready to work. He kicks and fires. 4-4. Will it close the door? Left-handed batter. 4-4. Fly ball, shallow center field. Coming in to make the play is Kelly. And Morgan is retired. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Now I'll bring up Jesus Alou. He was a strikeout victim of Bunker. Bunker struck out 4. The pitch to Alou, my darling. 6-11. Right-handed batter. 6-11. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Hernandez. He fires to Fiore, and that's 2 down. Alou's now 0 for 2. 2 outs, base is empty for Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Center fielder grounded to third, 0 for 1. Bunker nods his head. Rodriguez sets the target. The pitch to Jimmy Wynn. 3-7. 3-7 and a 20. That's a fly ball deep to center field. Kelly racing back at the track, reaches up, makes the catch, and the side is retired. On the 3-7, it was a split, a double 1 through 7, but we rolled a 20, so that is a deep fly out. We're through 3, still 1-0 Astros. We go to the top of the 4th here in Houston. Due up for the Royals, Piniella, Fiore, and Foy. To face Larry Dierker. Dierker with his warm-up tosses between innings, not between rounds, wrong sport. Here's Lou Piniella. Grounded to short. He's 0 for 1. The pitch from Dierker to Piniella. Dierker fires in a 2-11. 2-11. Bounding ball to second. Morgan has it over to first. 1 down. Piniella has grounded out twice now. 0 for 2. And here's Mike Fiore, first baseman, left-handed batter. Grounded out to Morgan also. He's 0 for 1. The high leg kick and the pitch from Dierker to Fiore. 5-11. 5-11. Rinse and repeat. Ground ball. Morgan over to Belfry. 2 down. They're playing a little pepper with Joe Morgan. 2 outs, base is empty for Joe Foy. Foy grounded to short. He's 0 for 1. Edwards wiggles the fingers. Decker nods his head. Arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Foy. 5-5. Right-handed batter. 5-5. Big swing and a miss. He tied him up inside. And 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. So Decker foils the Royals. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Astros. Winner advances to the Sweet 16 in our 1-and-done 1969 tournament using Strat-O-Matic baseball card and dice. Due up in the bottom of the 4th for the Astros, Menke, Rader, and Blafary. If anyone gets on, Miller, the right fielder. I will now take a swig of water. Back up on the bump is Wally Bunker. All right, Foy made the last out. All right, here's Dennis Menke. Menke doubled in the only run of the game. It was a 2-out double. Morgan scored from second. Bunker deals to Menke. 2-10. 2-10. 10. Ground ball to second. That's going to be an out as Adair throws to Fiore. Yes, Adair throws to Fiore. 1 down. So Menke is now 1 for 2. Here's the third baseman, Doug Rader. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Rodriguez goes through the signs. The pitch to Doug Rader. 1-12 to Rader. 1-12. Line shot, a leaping catch by the shortstop Hernandez. What a play by Hernandez. 2 away. That could have been a double play or a triple play as it was line out shortstop maximum. No one on though, so 2 outs, base is empty. Now bring to the plate the left-handed batting first baseman, Kurt Blafary. He's singled. He's 1 for 1. Bunker looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and deals to Blafary. 5-6, pick up some sticks. Left-handed batter. 5-6, single to center. Actually, single to right, excuse me. Past the dive of Fiore. And that was a split. So that was a 5-8. Did I mess that up? 5-6, excuse me. 5-6. 1 through 14 is a single. We rolled an 8. So Blafary is 2 for 2. 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Miller, who was a strikeout victim. Blafary with 2 outs, 1 through 12 base runner. They're not going to hold him on, so it'll be 1 through 14. Here's Norm Miller. Can he keep the line of moving? Bunker nods his head. The pitch to Norm Miller. 4-7. 4-7, left-handed batter. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking pitch, and the side is retired. That is strikeout number 5 for Wally Bunker. We're through 4. Still 1-0 Astros. We go to the top of the 5th. Due up for the Royals, Kirkpatrick, Adair, and Rodriguez. Here's Ed Kirkpatrick. Larry Dierker back up on the mound, throwing a 1-hitter right now. Kirkpatrick flew out to right. Dierker deals to Kirkpatrick. 3-5. Right-handed pitcher. 3-5. Ground ball to second. Rinse and repeat. Morgan to Belfry. 1 down. Morgan has been a very busy beaver at second base as Dierker continues to induce the ground balls to the right side. Now bring up Jerry Adair. Adair flew out to center. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Jerry Adair. 6-5 to Adair, right-handed batter. 6-5, strike 3, outside corner with the fastball. Adair could not pull the trigger as Dierker set that up beautifully. 2 down, and that's Dierker's second strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty for the catcher, Ellie Rodriguez. Rodriguez grounded out to third. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Ellie. Dierker tosses up a 4-10. Right-handed batter, 4-10. Ground ball to short. Menke's up with it. He throws to Belfry. And 1-2-3 go the Astros. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And what's a pitcher's duel here in Houston? 1-0 Houston. Winner advances to the Sweet 16, where these 8 teams who won in the first round of 16 will meet the top 8 teams who had a bye into the Sweet 16 round. Due up for the Astros in the bottom of the 5th. Edwards, Dierker in the top of the order, Joe Morgan. Wally Bunker had 1 hiccup In the bottom of the first, a walk, a stolen base by Morgan, then a 2-out double by Menke, and that's the only run of the ball game for either team. And here's Johnny Edwards. 0 for 1. Strikeout victim of Bunker. Bunker deals the left-handed batting catcher Johnny Edwards 2-6. Pick up some sticks. Right-handed pitcher 2-6. Ground ball to short. He makes contact this time. But that's going to be an out as Hernandez fires to Fiore. 1 down. Here's Larry Dierker. He was a strikeout victim. The pitch to Dierker. Bunker fires in a 2-7, 2-7. Swing and a miss. Overpowered Dierker. That's K number 6 for Bunker. Top of the order, 2 outs for Joe Morgan. He's walked, stolen the base, and scored, and flown out to center. He's 0 for 1. Morgan awaits the Bunker offering. Doesn't have to wait long. Pitch inbound. 2-6. Right-handed pitcher. 2-6. Strike 3. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. Applying the tag is Rodriguez. As the ball hit the dirt, the side is retired. That's his 7th strikeout for Wally Bunker. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Astros. Can they get any runs for Wally Bunker, the Royals? Due up for the Royals, Hernandez, Bunker in the top of the order, Kelly. Both pitchers doing a fantastic job for these two teams. Here comes Jackie Hernandez, shortstop. He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. The pitch to Jackie. Hernandez is dealt from Dierker a 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. 6-6. Fly ball out to right. Camping. Waiting to make the catch is Miller. As it's Miller time. 1 down. As Hernandez makes that turn and goes back to the bench. Now bring up Wally Bunker. Bunker had a sac bunt. The pitch to Bunker from Dierker. Dierker tosses up a 2-7. I'm sorry, a 4-7. So it's off the Dierker card, and Bunker is a weak right-handed batter. So 4-7 and a 12. Lazy fly ball to center. That's going to be out number 2. Making the catch is Kelly. I'm sorry, making the catch is Wynn. And there's 2 down. So Bunker does make contact, but he makes an out. 2 out, space is empty for the Royals center fielder, Pat Kelly. Kelly's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice to right. The windup and the pitch to Pat Kelly. Dierker fires in a 2-5. Right-handed pitcher, 2-5. Ball 4. Kelly doesn't chase, so Kelly is on. And he is a double-A stealer. Tying run on base with 2 outs, double-A stealer. Dierker has a 0 for a hold factor. And Edwards has a -1 arm. So a double-A stealer stealing second is 1 through 17 -1, 1 through 16. There goes Pat Kelly, and he is safe. That's a 9. So he's in scoring position. Royals trying to get something going with 2 outs. Can Sweet Lou Piniella tie up this game or give them the lead? 2 outs. Kelly will not be held close, so it'll be a +2. That's 1 through 19. First base is open. Fiore's on deck. Pinella's grounded out twice. Edwards goes through the signs, pounds the mitt, sets the target. The pitch by Dierker to Pinella. Will this end the threat? Or will the uprising continue? 1-6, pick up some sticks. 1-6, and a 16. That is a single to center. 2 stars. Kelly will score from second. We have a tie ball game, as Kelly was off and running on contact. So Lou Pinella's at first clapping his hands, and it's 1-1. Pinella picks up a ribby. A clutch 2-out hit for Sweet Lou. Again, that was a 1-6 off the Pinella card. If we had rolled a 1, it was a double. 2 through 20 is a single, 2 stars. So the stolen base comes into play right away as Kelly scores. So Pinella's at first, 2 away for Mike Fiore, the first baseman. We're in a 1-1 ball game now. Fiore's grounded out twice to Joe Morgan. The pitch to the left-handed batting Mike Fiore. 3-3, what will it be? We shall see. Right-handed pitcher, 3-3, ball 4. So Fiore works a walk. And remember, it was the walk by Kelly in the stolen base that starts this uprising, which sees the game tied now. Pinella advances to second, so 2 outs, 2 on. Fiore's at first, Pinella's at second. Neither with great speed. And here comes the cleanup batter, Joe Foy. The third baseman for the Royals is 0 for 2. He is grounded to short and struck out. Edwards goes out to the mound to have a quick word with Larry Dierker, now back behind the plate, squats down, goes through the signs. Dierker with a quick nod of his head. The high leg kick and the pitch to Joe Foy. 1-1 ball game. Go ahead, run at second. 2 outs. 2-8 to Joe Foy. Righty-righty matchup. 2-8. Swing and a miss. Dierker blows the high fastball away. Fastball high and away, and Foy swings and misses. Second time he's gotten Joe Foy. The Royals do score 1, but strand 2. They have tied the ball game. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We're knotted at 1. Actually, just delete that right there. So we have a tie ball game. Due up for the Astros, Alou, Wynn, and Menke. To face Wally, Bunker. So Bunker gets a run. And we start all over again, as they say. Here's Jesus Alou. The left fielder's 0 for 2. One of Bunker's strikeout victims, and he's grounded to short. Bunker's ready to work. He deals to Jesus Alou. 4-5 to Alou. Skip to Alou, my darling. Right-handed batter. 4-5. Fly ball to right. That's going to be out number 1. Making the catch is Kirkpatrick. And going back to the bench is Alou. So 1 down for the toy cannon. Jimmy Wynn, he's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flown out to center. Bunker picks up the sign quickly. He wants to work. The leg kick and the pitch to Jimmy Cannon. 6-7. Right-handed batter. 6-7. And a line shot, a step and a dive. And Hernandez does it again. And Bunker just with a big smile towards his shortstop. 6-7. Single 1 through 5. We rolled a 7. It's a line out to short. And it's a step and a dive, as I stated. And Jimmy Wynn is now 0 for 3. Another great play by Hernandez at short. Flashing the leather today. 2 outs, base is empty for Dennis Menke. He's knocked in the only Astro run with a 2-out double in the bottom of the first, and he's also grounded out. 1 for 2, Menke. Rodriguez wiggles the fingers. Bunker shakes him off. Now he nods his head, arms down to his chest. The windup. And the pitch to Dennis Menke. 2 outs, bases empty. 5-8 to Menke, right-handed batter. 5-8. Ground ball, second base. The second baseman for the Royals, as it's a fielding check, is Jerry Adair. He's a 3, and that's a 20. And he should, well, it was a 20. I mean, the dice moved. And a 3-20. Adair has it, flips to first, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We're through 6. Nothing's decided. We're knotted at 1. Top of the 7th. The winner advances to the Sweet 16. Due up for the Royals, Kirkpatrick, Adair, and Rodriguez. Larry Dierker goes back to his perch. Tries to keep it an even Steven ball game. Here's the left-handed batting right fielder Ed Kirkpatrick. 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. The pitch to Kirkpatrick. 4-4. Will it close the door? Left-handed batter. 4-4. This will be a play for the catcher, Edwards. And he's a 2. And we rolled an 11. Flip the handy-dandy advanced fielding chart. 2-11 goes to an error check. Edwards is an E3. We roll both red die. And that's a 10. He should make the play on an E3. And a slow number in front of the plate. Edwards picks it up. Fires to Belfry at first. 1 down. So Kirkpatrick is 0 for 3. Scoring at home, that goes 2-3. Nice play by Edwards. Good reaction. Here comes the Royals' second baseman, Jerry Adair. Adair's 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out. Dierker, he's ready. He rocks and deals to Jerry Adair. 4-2, how do you do? Right-handed batter, 4-2, lazy fly ball to center. Coming in to make the catches win, 2 away. So the pitching duel continues. 2 outs, bases empty for Ellie Rodriguez, the Royals catcher. He's grounded out to third and short. He is 0 for 2. Edwards sets the target. The pitch to his counterpart, Ellie Rodriguez. 1-8. Rodriguez hoping for it to be great. 1-8. Ground ball back to Dierker. He knocks it down, picks it up, flips to Belfry, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. No Royal flush in that inning. Well, I guess it would be a flush of the toilet, as they went down 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 7th, 1-1 ball game here in Houston. Winner advances to the Sweet 16 in our 1-and-done 1969 tournament. Due up in the bottom of the 7th for the Astros in this tie ball game, Rader, Blafary, and Miller to face Wally Bunker. Point of weakness check starts for Bunker. Bunker has been outstanding. He's only given up 1 run and he's struck out 1, 2, I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's Doug Rader, Astros third baseman. He's 0 for 2. He's popped out and was robbed of his single on a leaping catch by Hernandez, the shortstop. Wally Bunker looks fine. He's ready. He kicks and deals to Doug Rader. 4-10, right-handed batter. 4-10, ground ball to short. And it's Hernandez. He's an E40. He can catch line drives, but ground balls might be an adventure. E40, odds are this is going to be an error, folks. Let's roll the old dice. Oh, an 11. He might actually make this play. E40 and an 11. So shortstop Oh, shoot. Well, E40. It's an 8. Actually, we got to do defensive range first. My faux pas. Hernandez, 3, 8. It goes to the error check. E40, 11. So it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's find the E40. 11. He makes the backhanded play. He spins. He throws low. Scooped out of the dirt by Fiore. What a play all the way around. And Raider can't believe it as he's robbed of another hit, scoring at home 6-3. We lucked out with that 11 if you are a Royals fan. E40, the only thing, 10, 11, and 12 are the only thing that avoids an error. And Jackie Hernandez does it. So Doug Raider is retired. And Raider heads to the bench just shaking his head. 1-1 ball game, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here's Kurt Belfry, left-handed batting first baseman. Belfry is 2 for 2. He has 2 singles. Can Bunker finally get Belfry, or will there be bats in that bunker? The pitch to Belfry. 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. Right-handed pitcher. 3-3. Ground ball to first. Charging is Belfry. He flips. I'm sorry. Charging is Fiore. I keep getting these teams mixed up. Charging is Fiore. He flips to Bunker, and that is 2 away. So Belfry is finally retired. 3-1. Two outs, base is empty for Norm Miller. The right fielder struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Bunker looking for the hat trick on Miller. Takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Norm Miller. 5-12. Left-handed batter. 5-12. Ground ball, second base, Jerry Adair. 3 range with a 16. 3-16. Adair charges, flips to first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Miller's now 0 for 3. It hasn't been Miller time. That's for sure. We go to the top of the 8th. Nothing decided here in Houston. We still have a 1-1 ball game, folks. 1-1 ball game. Winner advances to the second round of 16, which is the Sweet 16. Top 8 teams had a bye. They await the winners. And this is the last ticket to be punched. Then we move to the Sweet 16. So point of weakness check. Bunker gets right through it in the 7th. He's going to be ready for the 8th. Larry Dierker back up on the mound, trying to keep this a tie ball game. He'll face Hernandez. Bunker, do you switch now? Do you go to a pinch hitter? Depends on what Hernandez does. Most likely in the top of the order, Kelly. Hernandez is 1 for 2. He has singled and flown out to right. Here it is, top of the 8th, and he's played stellar defense at short. The pitch to Jackie Hernandez. Dierker tosses up a 1-7. 1-7. Swing and a miss. Badly fooled on the breaking pitch. So Jackie Hernandez is gone. 1 out. And that brings up Bunker. And we're going to let him stay in. The pitch by Dierker quickly to Bunker. 2-4. Does it close the door? 2-4. Single! Bunker singles to center. Choking up on that bat. Guessed first pitch fastball, and he got it. 2-4. Single. So Bunker is at first. 1 out. One through 10 base runner. Let's just take a quick look at the Royals here. I'm not really familiar with the 1969 Royals or the 69 Astros. So their closer is Mo Drabowski, 2.94 ERA with 11 saves. I would assume he's their closer. Let's see, who do we have? That's, well, anyone's faster than a 1 through 10. as we're looking for a pinch runner. We don't want to use Bob Oliver, though. Want to save his bat. Let's see if one of our stinky guys can run fast. That's a pretty good bat, Scott Nortney. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Alcaraz, 12. Buck Martinez is a backup catcher. Juan Rios, 14. Harrison's an 11. Keogh's a 13. And the other backup catcher, Capanis, is an 8. Well, Paul Skull, 1 through 13. Scott Northe, 1 through 15, but he's a 260, 61 at bats, but a 262 hitter. Yeah, no, but a 1 through 10 is horrible, so I need someone with a better run rating. I think we will go with do we go with Jack Keogh, 1 through 30? You know what? Mo Drabowski, how many innings can our closer go? He can go 3 innings. Okay, there's Mo. Hey, Mo, hey, Mo, hey, Mo. There's Mo Drabowski. Let's just put Mo there for a second. Juan Rios will pinch run for Wally Bunker, who's 1 for 2, sack bunt and a single to go with that flyout. So Jackie Hernandez strikes out and then Bunker signals, and we had to make the decision, and we're going to go with Juan Rios, 1 through 14 base runner at first. And Mo Drabowski will come into the game. And we're just going to put him over here, even though he's not in the game yet. Mo Drabowski. And what's his pitcher's hitters card? Of course, it's a 4, but we're just going to leave this light here to remind us, and then we'll find it after. So Juan Rios will come into pinch run for Bunker. Here in the top of the 8th. So in the 8th, pinch runner Juan Rios, 1 through 14. So Juan Rios at first. Top of the order, Pat Kelly. Rios a D stealer. They will not hold him close. The pitch to Pat Kelly. Can Kelly come through in the clutch? He's flown out twice. He's walked, stolen a base, and scored on the single by Piniella that tied the game up back in the 6th. So that's a 5-4. Does it close the door on Pat Kelly? Left-handed batter. 5-4. Ground ball to third. Raider is a 3 defense range, and that's a 15. 3-15. Raider charges. Ground ball C. Raider charges it. Throws to first for out number 2. Advancing. Yes, ground ball C. Runner advances 1 base. So Rios advances. He's at second with 2 outs now, as Kelly's out 5-3. Good play by Raider, charging in a quick release to get the speedy Kelly at first. Our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming is at the ballpark. How you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. Of course, check out Glory Days Boxing, a creation of Anthony's, and it can be purchased on SidelineStrategies.com. So 2 outs, and here's Lou Piniella. Can Sweet Lou do it again? He's knocked in the only run for the Royals. Dierker's ready to work. He wants revenge. The high leg kick and the pitch to Piniella. 2-6. Righty-righty matchup. 2-6. Line shot right at the first baseman, Belfry, and the side is retired. So Piniella hit it on the screws, but right at Belfry. To the relief of the Astros fans here, we go to the bottom of the 8th. We're still knotted at 1. The new pitcher for the Kansas City Royals will be Mo Drambowski. So Wally Bunker had quite a good day. Bunker went 7. Only gave up 1 run, and it was earned, and he struck out 7. Let's just double check with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, he did. No decision for Bunker. And here comes the closer, or at least the man who had the most saves, 11, Mo Drambowski. He's good for 3 innings of relief. 11 wins, 9 losses, 2.94 earned run average with 11 saves. And yeah, no double switch, obviously. All right, so Rios is done. He pinch ran. Got stranded at second. Mo Drambowski is a weak right-handed hitter, number 4 card, which is not, again, you got to get the 3. It's not horrific, actually, the 4 card. Okay, let's get rid of that. Put that here. It all depends if he's going to hit or not, if they have a lead. Piniella made the last out. Alrighty, here we go. So Mo Drambowski trying to get it to the top of the 9th, a 1-1 ball game. He has the green pen. And he's going to face Edwards, Dierker, probably not Dierker, but you never know. And then the top of the order, Little Joe Morgan, 1-1, bottom of the 8th. Drambowski has a quick word with Rodriguez. Now he's ready. He's a right-handed thrower. Here's the left-handed batting catcher, Johnny Edwards. Mo's ready. The pitch to Johnny Edwards. Edwards, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a grounder. That's a 6-5. Left-handed batter. 6-5, ball 4. So Mo Drambowski, an inauspicious start. He walks Johnny Edwards. It's the go-ahead run at first. Dierker will stay in to bunt. They'll play for the bunt, so he'll go from an A to a B. The pitch, Dierker squares. It's a 6 on a B. That will advance the runner. Charging is the third baseman, Foy, and he throws to Adair on the wheel play. But advancing to second is Johnny Edwards. So a good bunt by Dierker, who struck out the prior 2 times. So that's going to go 5-4 on the wheel play. That's a sac bunt. 1 out, Johnny Edwards at second. He's the go-ahead run. Slow is to be saying that kindly, 1 through 10. Let's take a look at the Astros bench. First, take a look at the backup catcher. I was in shock that Gary Geiger was still playing in 1969, a former Red Sox, as he plays for the Astros. Our backup catcher, Don Bryant, +2 arm. Yeah, no. All right, we got to have another backup catcher. Maybe we don't have another backup catcher. Wow. No, that's it for the catchers, huh? Usually you get... How many games did Johnny Edwards... Well, he might have... I didn't think he caught that many. Oh, Bob Watson was an emergency catcher. Wow. I did not know that. Bob Watson had 40 at-bats in 1969. Also nicknamed the Bull. And also was in... what was it, the second Bad News Bears movie when they went to Houston? Wow, he was a backup catcher. Let's see what his catcher... That's got to be horrible. 5 + 2 E16. I did not know Bob Watson was a backup catcher. So we're going to stick with the slow-footed Johnny Edwards. So Edwards at second. 2 outs, and here's little Joe Morgan. Morgan scored the only run when he walked, stole a base, and scored on the 2-out double by Menke. Let's see what he can do here. Mo Drambowski peeks over his shoulder. And why, I don't know. They're not holding Johnny Edwards on. Now looks in at the plate. The pitch to Morgan. Left-handed batting second baseman for the Astros. 5-7. Left-handed batter. 5-7. Swing and a miss. He chased high and out of the strike zone. Second time little Joe Morgan's K'd. So there's 2 outs. Johnny Edwards would be off on contact. He's a +2. 1 through 12. And here comes Jesus Alou. Alou's 0 for 3. A strikeout, a groundout, and a flyout. Mo Drambowski trying to take it to the top of the 9th. Tied at 1. He looks in. Picks up the sign from Rodriguez. He rocks and deals to Jesus Alou. 3-5. Righty-righty matchup. 3-5. Bounding ball to second. Adair has it over to Fiore. And the side is retired. Mo Drambowski does his job as he leaves Edwards stranded at second. We go to the top of the 9th. Could we have another upset here in our 1969 one-and-done tournament? 1-1 ball game between the Royals and the Reds. Royals and the Astros, excuse me. Larry Dierker, 9th inning. He comes back out. He's pitched marvelously. And this will be the point of weakness inning check. He will face Fiore, Foy, and Kirkpatrick. Fiore, 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice to Morgan and walked. Dierker deals to Fiore, left-handed batter. 5-9. 5-9. Strike 3 looking inside corner as Dierker sends Fiore back to the bench. 1 out. Here's Joe Foy, cleanup batter. Ground out and 2 strikeouts. Dierker looking for the hat trick on Foy. He nods his head. Edwards sets the target. The pitch to Joe Foy. 5-5 to Joe Foy. 5-5. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. And Foy gets the hat trick. 6 strikeouts for Dierker. 3 of them of Joe Foy. Not going to write home to his grandkids about that. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left-handed batting right fielder Ed Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick 0 for 3. Flown out to right, grounded to second, grounded to Dierker. Nubbed it in front of the plate to Edwards. The windup and the pitch to Kirkpatrick. 2-8. Right-handed pitcher. 2-8. Ground ball to first. Belfry has it. Tosses to Dierker, who steps on the bag, and the side is retired. Kirkpatrick 0 for 4. Scoring at home 3-1. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Astros need 1 to win. It's a 1-1 ball game. Who shall advance to the next round of 16, the Sweet 16, where the first 8 winners will meet the top 8 teams who had a bye automatically into that Sweet 16. So Mo Drembowski's second inning of work in relief of Wally Bunker, who went 7 innings, only gave up 1 earned run, and struck out 7. Second inning of work for Mo Drembowski. Here's Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Can he walk it off? He is 0 for 3. The pitch to Jimmy Wynn. 3-8. Fly ball deep to right, but not deep enough at the track in front of the wall. Making the catch is Kirkpatrick. Jimmy Wynn just missed his pitch. He is 0 for 4. As Bleacher Bums Gaming, our good friend Anthony says, sensing free baseball. Of course, it's going to be free baseball. Here's Dennis Menke. Menke's knocked in the only Astros run way back in the bottom of the first with a 2-out double, which knocked in Morgan from second. He's 1 for 3. He's also grounded out twice. Drembowski, he's ready. The pitch to Menke. 3-10. Right-handed pitcher. 3-10. Ground ball to first. Fiore has it. Overhand toss to Drembowski, who steps on the bag. 2 away. Scoring at home 3-1. 1 out away from extra innings and free baseball. Striding to the plate quite confidently is Doug Rader, the third baseman. Rader is 0 for 3. A pop-out, a line-out on a leaping catch by Hernandez at short, and a ground-out on another great play by Hernandez at short. Rader's going to try not to hit it to Hernandez at short. He's going to try to jack it out of the ballpark. Mo Drembowski and the Royals have other thoughts on that. Rodriguez goes through the signs. Drembowski nods his head. Moment of truth here. He rocks and fires to Doug Rader. (2-4) to Doug Rader. 2-4. Ground ball to second. Adair charges over to Fiore, and we're going to extra innings. We are through 9 innings, and nothing is settled. Top of the 10th as we expand the scoreboard. So Mo Drembowski, 2 scoreless innings so far. He can go 1 more. He will face Jerry Adair, Rodriguez, and Hernandez. Will Larry Dierker. Chris Anderson, with a Bob Watson fact, says, Bob Watson scored baseball's 1 millionth run. Kind of remember that. So here's Jerry Adair to face Larry Dierker, who's now in the 10th. And they're going to stick with Dierker. We'll let him go. We'll see how good this inning goes. Again, point of weakness. Check. Easily cruised through the 9th. Adair's 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The pitch from Dierker to Jerry Adair. 4-5. Right-handed batter, 4, 5, and a 6. And Jerry Adair launches his ball deep to center field. Racing back as Jimmy Wynn. He leaps, he crashes into the wall, but he doesn't have the ball. Jerry Adair will have a leadoff double. 4, 5. A home run with normal power, and Adair has normal power against righties. 1 through 5, it was a 6. He just missed the go-ahead homer, and Jerry Adair stands at second. As the go-ahead run. He's now 1 for 4. Here comes the manager to the mound along with the catcher, Edwards. Just in time, because I need a swig of water. All right. Fred Gladding is their closer, 4-8 with a 4.21 earned run average. He did save 29 games, but he means he got hit to have that type of earned run average, at some point you got hit. Dierker says he's fine. They're going to stick with Dierker. So Adair's at second. Here's Eli Rodriguez. And he's not going to bunt because they would play for the bunt and he'd be a D-bunter. On deck is Jackie Hernandez. The Royals now start to look at their bench. Do we have a better bunter? And you really need a B bunter here because then they play for the bunt and makes it a C. It's just the way I play it when you're playing solo. So let's see. Actually, do we have... we might have a pitcher who's a good bunter. So let's go through our pitchers first. It can't be a pitcher we might use. Dave Moorhead, a former Red Sox. Of course, he's a C bunter. Roger Nelson. Roger Nelson. You are the lucky winner, sir. You are an A bunter. All right, now let's see who our backup catchers. I think we have Buck Martinez, +1, E16, 4 range, and Jim Campanis, who's a 2, but a +2, E6. Ugh. The Royals will lift. Oh my God, we got to put one of these sucky catchers in. I can't do it, Captain Kirk. Do we go with the 4 and the +1 E16? Or do we go with the 2 +2 E6? Well, we'll worry about that after. So let's get Campanis and Buck Martinez's cards out. And let's just put them here. Eli Rodriguez will be lifted. For the pitcher who is not going to pitch, Roger Nelson is an A bunter, and he's coming in to do one damn thing, and that's bunt the damn ball. Eli Rodriguez is out. So they play for the bunt. He becomes a B bunter. Here's the pitch. It's a 9, B9. Batter is thrown out by the charging third baseman, Raider, on the wheel play. He throws to Morgan. 1 away, but advancing to third is Jerry Adair. So let me mark this down. In the 10th, pinch hitter Nelson to bunt. And that's just what he did. Good job. by Roger Nelson as he contributes. So it's a sack, bunt, 5-4. All right. Well, you don't want to just bunt the damn ball. You want to find the guy who can bunt the damn ball. Had you left Rodriguez to bunt, he would have been a D bunter, a D9, and you get the lead runner. There is a difference, my friend. There is a difference, Rob. And I know you know that. And I know you're just making a little joke, but that's why when I play the game, I like to talk out my strategy. So here's Jackie Hernandez. Hernandez 1 for 3. He singled, flown out to right, and struck out. Infield will play in. Kansas City's going to go to their bench again. And they bring up Bob Oliver. We walk Bob Oliver. Sets up a double play ball. But then they go to the top of the order and Kelly. Oh, no. Then it's the pitcher's spot. To which we'd come up with Hawk Taylor. So Bob Oliver will grab a bat. Infield in. They would just walk him, I think. But they would still play infield in. So why would you walk him? Would you set back and play for 2? I doubt that. Can't chance it. So Bob Oliver grabs a bat. Mr. Jackie Hernandez, you are out of the game. Here comes Bob Oliver. Again, here in the 10th, wheels are spinning. Pinch hitter. Oliver. On deck is Mo Drabowski. Do they force their hand and walk Bob Oliver, to which you're going to take Mo Drabowski out of the game and go to Hawk Taylor? They're going to pitch to Bob Oliver. Dierker says, give me the damn ball. He says, I got this. Here we go. Oh, boy. Infield in. Dierker looking for the strikeout. He needs this in a big way. The pitch to Oliver. 5-7. Righty-righty matchup. 5-7. Swing and a miss. Dierker does it. Oh, boy, did he need that. And Oliver goes down via the K. 2 away. Infield goes back to normal. Mo Drabowski will not bat. As Mike Highland is ready in the bullpen. Yes, it was a big K. Oh, Hawk Taylor can catch. He's dreadful. He's not that bad. I mean, he's not that good. He's actually horrible. But Hawk Taylor will grab a bat. God damn it, is he my backup catcher? Oh, no. We got our backup. Wow, we have 3 catchers. 4 catchers. I like when I have lots of catchers. So Hawk Taylor can play right, catch, and play left. Hawk Taylor batted .270 and 89 at-bats, 3 homers and 21 ribbies. Slugging percentage, 427. So Hawk Taylor will come into bat for Mo Drabowski. The third pinch hitter here in the 10th. Go-ahead run at third, and Jerry Adair. Moment of truth for Dierker again. He struck out Oliver. 2 outs. Adair takes his lead off third. Dierker's full attention on Taylor. He's ready. Edwards sets the target. The pitch. Is it hawk time? 1-8. Righty-righty matchup. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Dierker pumps his fist. The crowd goes wild as he strikes out Oliver and Taylor. And the go-ahead run, and Jerry Adair is stranded at third. Unbelievable. Larry Dierker comes through in the clutch. We go to the bottom of the 10th. We will have a new pitcher. We'll have a new catcher. Good God, I think I need a new shortstop. There's lots of accounting to do here. So first, let's get the pitcher, because we know who that is. It's going to be Mike Hedlund. Hedlund, 3 wins, 6 losses, 3.24 ERA with 2 saves. He actually started 16 times. And he can go 3 innings. And we have to have a new color pen. It's going to be a red pen. Will it be a good luck red pen? We don't know. So Mike Hedlund. Another fun game in our 1969 one-and-done tournament. They've all been unbelievable. I hope the next round of 16 is as good as this round of 16. So Mike Hedlund, and he'll face Belfry, Miller, and Edwards, and then a pinch hitter for Dierker, because I think that's it for Dierker, as Dierker went 10. Okay, so we have that. Now, we need a new catcher. We could keep Hawk Taylor in there, but he stinks. And he struck out. So Hawk Taylor, it was nice knowing you. You're out. All right, we need a new catcher. It's either going to be Buck Martinez, and he really looks like an emergency catcher anyway, or Jim Campanis. Well, we're going to go with Buck Martinez because he had 205 at-bats, and that's who they'd go with. All right, so we've got that. Let's put Jim Campanis back in the pile. So we have our catcher. And that is Martinez. And he's a C catcher 4. E16. Big drop off from Rodriguez. E Steeler. D bunter. Oh my God. C hitting a run, and he definitely runs with poop in his pants. He's a 1 through 9. And he's a +1 arm. This gets worse and worse. And his pass ball rating, this is outstanding. His throwing error rating, 1 through 20. So, jeez. This is going to cost us. 1 through 20. All right, well, he stinks. And he bats after Jerry Adair. All right, so Nelson, he did his job. Nelson did his job. They didn't help themselves after that. Bob Oliver, nice to know you're gone. All right, so he bats after Jerry Adair. Okay, now we need the shortstop. We need a shortstop. And this will get really horrific. Okay. Alcazar batted .253. He's a 4 shortstop. Good God. Error 88. Yeah, no. E88. Paul Scawl. 4 E48, batted .263. Probably going to go with Scawl. And we're going to go with Scawl. 3. He plays second. He's worse at second and third. All right, so Paul Scawl will come into play short. I thought our defense stunk before for the Royals. It's much worse now. Schall, Schall. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, and I apologize for that. So he is a shortstop with a 4 range, which is not bueno. You can live with that if the error is not horrible, but he has an E48, which is actually worse than Hernandez, who had an E40. He's an E48. The green pen does not pick up well here. DCC, so D stealer, C bunter, C hit and run, and 1 through 13 base running, and he bats after Buck Martinez. And then would be the pitcher, and we're just going to Mike Hendlin. Oh, goody, a 2-hitters card. Nuts, we gotta go back over here. Okay, for everyone who likes to see the pitcher hit. And, okay, we're all set. I believe we are set now. Mike Hendlin would be on the mound. We've lost our rubber band. Don't know where it is. Probably on the floor somewhere. The good news is I have a plethora of rubber bands. Come here, rubber band. There we go. So we'll use this one. There we go. All right. Woo! Accounting. Here we go. All right. So, bottom of the 10th. Highland is the pitcher. He's going to face Belfry, Miller, Edwards. If anyone gets on, a pinch hitter for Dierker. Here is Kurt Belfry. Highland is a righty. Hold factor of a 0. Good for 3 innings of relief. Belfry, 2 for 3. 2 singles and a ground out. Can Belfry walk it off? Here's the pitch, homeward bound from Highland. 6-9. Left-handed batter. 6-9. Fly ball. Out to left. That's going to be out number 1. Camping, waiting to make the catch is Piniella. So 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. 1-1 ball game. And here comes Norm Miller, another left-handed stick that Highland has to face. Miller is also hitless. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Edwards on deck. Highland picks up the sign from his battery mate, Buck Martinez. The pitch to Norm Miller. 3s across the board. 3-6. Right-handed pitcher. 3-6. Swing and a miss. And Miller gets the hat trick that you don't want. Definitely not Miller time. 1 out away from the 11th, and here comes Johnny Edwards, the catcher. Does Edwards have any pop? I don't think so. 6 homers, 50 ribbies, 333 slugging. On deck is Dierker. Dierker standing in that on-deck circle. Highland looking for the 1-2-3 inning. 3 lefties in a row. He rocks and deals to Johnny Edwards. 4-7. 4-7 and a 20. Line shot to the leaping Fiore. He snags it, and the side is retired, robbing a base hit for Johnny Edwards. 4-7, single 1 through 3, re-roll to 20. Line out to first. What a play by Fiore. We go to the top of the 11th. Holy cow, knotted at 1. So what was a speedy game has now turned into a slobbing-knocking slugfest, or slosh fest. So Edwards is done. Dierker gave up 1 hit, so he's got it same. So its point of weakness is going to be any type of 3 hits and a walk, that type of combination. Will they stick with Dierker? Will they stick with Dierker 1 more inning? I don't know. I want to stick with Dierker, and I might stick with Dierker. I really don't like their closer with that 4-2-1. Dierker says he can go, and this definitely will be his last inning. He faces the top of the order. Short leash on Dierker. He feels good, though. Edwards confirms that fact with the manager. Here's Pat Kelly. Kelly, 0 for 3 with a walk, a stolen base, and he scored on the two-out single by Piniella. 1-1 ball game. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batting Pat Kelly from the right-handed throwing Larry Dierker. Dierker's pitched a gem. Can he keep it up? That is a 5-11. 5-11 ground ball to Morgan at second, over to Belfry, and that is 1 down. So Dierker continues to spin his gem. 1 out. In the top of the 11th, we now go to Lou Piniella, who's knocked in the only run for the Royals. As our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming predicts 17 innings. God, I hope not. Here's Piniella. The pitch to Sweet Lou. Larry Dierker tosses up a 5-3. What will it be? We shall see. Right-handed batter. 5-3. Ground ball back to Dierker. Dierker is a 3 range, and that's a 10. Flip the chart. 3-10 goes to an error check. Dierker's error rating is an E14. E14 and a 10. He should make the play. And he does! Dierker, hard hit ball, knocks it down. Cool as a cucumber, picks it up, throws to first, 2 away. Larry Dierker states none shall pass, scoring at home 1-3. And this will be the last inning for Dierker. And he faces the left-handed batting first baseman Mike Fiore. Fiore, ground out, walk, and strikeout. He's 0 for 3. The pitch to Mikey Fiore. Dierker fires in a 5-6. Pick up some sticks. The left-handed batter, 5-6 and an 8. Hard hit ball to first. Belfry dives, makes the stop. From his knees, throws to Dierker, and the side is retired. What a play by Belfry. Belfry, however the hell you say his name. Scoring at home 3-1. Diving stop from his knees. Dierker steps on the bag. We go to the bottom of the 11th. And that was a 5-6. Left-handed batters split. 1 through 6 is a single, but we rolled an 8. So Dierker's day is done. Larry Dierker gets a standing ovation from the crowd here in Houston. Dierker pitched 11 innings. 1 run, it was earned. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The biggest ones, back-to-back strikeouts of pinch hitters Oliver and Taylor with 1 out, and the go-ahead run, Jerry Adair at third in the 10th. Bottom of the 11th. Highlands trying to take it to the top of the 12th. We will have a pinch hitter for Dierker. We're going to go. I'm sensing walk-off homer. Oh, he doesn't have any homers. No walk-off homer there. I want to go to Bob Watson, but Marty Martinez, 198 at-bats, 308 batting average. I guess we got to go to Marty Martinez, switch hitter. So he'll bat lefty against the right-handed throwing Mike Henland. Actually, that's a pretty decent card. Bob Watson's a pretty decent card there. A little better against left-handed pitching. So Marty Martinez will pinch hit. We'll go with the way I normally do it. You just go down the line, unless there's a drastic, between lefty righty. So Marty Martinez will pinch hit. Dierker again, and I found the rubber band. I knew I'd find it. So Dierker will step out for a curtain call, tips his cap, and Marty Martinez will pinch hit. Highland still on the mound. And this is the first pinch hitter for the Astros. So we're in the 11th. Pinch hitter, Marty Martinez. And he's So here's the pinch hitter, Marty Martinez, to face Mike Henlin. Henlin had a 1-2-3 10th, aided by the great play by Fiore. Can he do it again and take it to the 12th? Martinez digs in the left-hander's batter's box, just trying to get on. Buck Martinez behind the plate, goes through the signs. Hedlund nods his head. He kicks and deals to Marty Martinez. 6'10". Left-handed batter. 6'10". Ground ball, third base. The third baseman is Foy. He's a 4 range, and that's a 19. He will make the play. I'll just double check that there's nothing weird on here. 4-19. He charges, quick release, and they nip Marty Martinez at first. So Martinez is retired, and a nice play by Joe Foy. 5-3. We go to the top of the order. Joe Morgan. Morgan hitless, but he did walk in the bottom of the first. Stole a base and scored on the 2-out double by Menke many moons ago. He since has flown out to center and struck out twice, 0 for 3. The pitch from Hedlund to little Joe Morgan. 5-3, what will it be? We shall see. Left-handed batter, 5-3, and that's a single to left. So Morgan slaps the ball the other way, and that is huge. Because little Joe Morgan is a double-A stealer. And Hedlund is a 0 hold. And Buck Martinez is a +1. Little Joe's off and running. So that's going to be 1 through 18. Now there's a rule here that you can't go past something. +5 max on any steal attempt. Okay, I don't think that rule takes effect here. So he's 1 through 18. +5 on any. Right. That's when you add the stuff together. Okay, 1 through 18. Here goes. Oop, wrong dice, Al. Wrong dice. Here goes Morgan. You got to be kidding me. 19. They throw out Joe Morgan at second. Had you watched my Pine Tar game yesterday? You know why I'm laughing. Morgan is gunned out as a gust of somehow the wind gets in the Astrodome and gets behind Buck Martinez's pop gun arm. And Joe Morgan is thrown out at second. So Morgan is gone. Applying the tag is the second baseman, Jerry Adair. Unbelievable. So Morgan is out, stealing, and that goes 2-4. So there's 2 gone, and Jesus Alou's at the plate, trying to get it to Jimmy Wynn, the toy cannon. Alou is hitless, 0 for 4, strikeout, 2 groundouts, and a flyout. Yeah, exactly, Steelers fan 1933 as he sighs. I thought that was a given that we easily would get second. The pitch to Jesus Alou. 3-7. Righty-righty matchup. 3-7. Single! Son of a gun. Single, 2 stars. Had he stolen second, the ball game would have been over. So Jesus Alou singles. How big was Buck Martinez throwing out little Joe Morgan? As you're right, RJL, it was a perfect toss. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, I'll never roll a 19 in my mind, and I rolled a 19. I'm like, I'll never roll a 20. But it takes it to Jimmy Wynn. They will not hold a Lou on. They don't want to cut the range down, so he's going to be, oh, wow, maybe we should hold him on. 1 through 17, 1 through 16, they're not holding him on. They want to keep Fiore at that 4 range, not a 5. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Wynn. Can he win it for the Astros? 4-10. Right-handed batter, 4-10, fly ball, center field, range check, fielding check. The center fielder is Kelly, 4-17. He should make the play, and we're going to go to more free baseball. 4-17, and Kelly makes the running catch. The side is retired. Little Joe Morgan getting thrown out by Buck Martinez, which was a miracle in itself of biblical proportions. We're through 11. We go to the top of the 12th. Knotted at 1. And we need a new pitcher. So Larry Dierker gets a no decision. 11 innings. What did I say? 7 strikeouts? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. I missed one. Let's go through that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 strikeouts for Dierker. Wow. We need a new pitcher. And we'll go to their closer, who I don't think, to me, with that ERA is that good. I know he's got 29 saves, but that ERA is horrific. And here comes Fred Gladding. 4 wins, 8 losses, 4.21 ERA, 29 saves. Which to me means at some point he was hit and hit hard. He's a right-handed thrower, good for 2 innings. Struck out 40, walked 27. I'm not getting a good feeling here for the Astros on that one. And he will face, in the top of the 12th, Foy, Kirkpatrick, and Jerry Adair, who was stranded at 3rd in the prior inning. Or 2 innings ago. All right, so Gladding. I really wanted, well, if the Astros were going to win, or are going to win, I was hoping Dierker would get the win. But I'm sensing that it's going to be an upset here, and I think the Royals are going to win because I just don't have a good feeling about Fred Gladding. Here's Joe Foy. Foy 0 for 4. He is very happy to see Dierker leave. He struck out 3 times and grounded out. The pitch to the impossible dream teamer, Joe Foy. 1-7 righty matchup. 1-7 ground ball to Morgan. And that's going to be out number 1 as he flips to first. The day of horror at the plate for Foy continues. He's now 0 for 5. And here's Ed Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, does he have a hit? No, 0 for 4. Fred deals to Ed. Gladding fires in a 2-7 to Kirkpatrick. Right-handed pitcher, 2-7 and an 11. That ball is deep to center field. Racing back, Jimmy Wynn. He lays out and he makes the catch. Unbelievable. What a catch by Jimmy Wynn as he makes the Superman dive. And he shows the ball to the umpire. The man in blue puts the arm up. You are out, Mr. Ed Kirkpatrick. Thank you for playing, but go take a seat. It was a triple 1 through 4. We rolled an 11. So unbelievable play by Jimmy Wynn in center. 2 down. And the Royals are just shaking their head. How do they push another run across? And here's Jerry Adair. Remember, he was stranded at third. He got to third with 1 out. Back in the 10th. And that's where he stayed. Because Dierker would strike out the next 2 pinch hitters. Oliver and Taylor. Jerry Adair trying to extend it. On deck, Buck Martinez, who somehow threw out Joe Morgan at second. Here's the pitch to another 1967 Boston Red Sox, Jerry Adair. And that's a leaner. We will re-roll that, and we still got the 5. So that is a 5-7 to Jerry Adair. Righty-righty matchup. 5-7. Bounding ball to third. Barehanding is Raider. Raider throws to first, and the side is retired. Nice play by Raider, and a nice stretch by Blafrey. We go to the bottom of the 12th, still knotted at 1. Gladden does his J.O.B. As Steeler fan 1933, the toy cannon with a web gem. It certainly was. It certainly was. Bottom of the 12th, Mike Highland. And I believe this is his 3rd inning of work. Oh, crap. I didn't mark. How many innings did Mo go? Mo Drambowski went. 1, 2. He went 2 innings. I'll write his stats down later. And so now Highland, this is his 3rd inning of work because he pitched the 10th, the 11th. This is the 12th. And point of weakness check starts for Highland, and he can't go past this. Relievers, I don't normally let them go past. It depends, but I don't think they let him pitch more than 3. We shall see. I think that'll be it for Highland. And the Astros might make it academic anyway. They need 1 to win. As the red pen has jumped the shark. Bottom of the 12th. What a ball game. Menke, Raider, and Blafrey. If anyone gets on, Miller. The pitch to Dennis Menke. He's knocked in the only run with a double way back in the bottom of the 1st for the Astros. We're talking a 1-3 here. What will it be? 1-3 and an 8, and that's a single to center. Past the dive of the shortstop. So that's a single to center. On the 1-3 by Dennis Menke, 1 through 10 is a single. We rolled an 8. 11 through 20, the shortstop. Skull would have made the play. So Menke picks up his 2nd hit. His first one came 11 innings ago. Winning run at first in Menke. Doug Raider is a C bunter. We're not bunting because it would be a D bunter. They're hoping for the double play ball here. Here's the pitch from Highland to Doug Raider. That's a 1-6. 1-6, and oh my God! Another single, this time past the dive of the 3rd baseman, Foy. So 1-6, 1 through 3 is a single. We rolled a 2, 1 star though. So Menke goes 90 feet and stops. Buck Martinez and the manager come out to the mound now. The winning run in scoring position. How many strikeouts does Highland have? Kurt Blafrey, a C bunter. 74. Kurt Blafrey, first baseman, 2 for 4. C bunter. Edwards is on deck. The red pen has jumped again. God, fudge knockers, stay on the damn board. They're going to let Belfry swing away. There will be no bunt here. Highland takes a deep breath, a bead of sweat from his brow. He kicks and deals to Kurt Belfry. Ferry, whatever. 4-7, left-handed batter. Line shot to Fiore at first. And the runners scramble back. We didn't get the split this time. 1, 2, or 3, it's a single. Bases would have been juiced. Instead, it's a line shot to Fiore, 1 out. So Belfry strikes the ball hard, but right at Fiore, 1 out, first and second. And here's Norm Miller. Edwards on deck. Can Miller win it? Another left-handed stick that Headland has to go through. He kicks and fires to Norm Miller. 2-5, right-handed pitcher. 2-5, ball 4. The bases are juiced. And I believe that will be it, as that is point of weakness. And you are done, Mr. Highland. So that is it. Highland is done. And here comes Dick Drago. 11 wins, 13 losses. He did start 26 games, but can pitch in relief. 3.77 ERA. He struck out 108 while walking 65. And Dick Drago comes in from the pen. No place to put Johnny Edwards. No place to put Johnny Edwards. As we approach the 2-hour mark, holy cow. And this game was just going right along, too, and we had to hit extra innings. But, hey, it's a lot of fun. So, Dick Drago, you will get the purple pen. Dick Drago would go on to play for the Red Sox twice. He was on the 75 World Series team, the 78 team. All right, so Dick Drago comes in, and it's Johnny Edwards, the lefty. Bases juiced. They have to play the infield in. Can't assume that they'll get the double play. Here's the pitch from Drago to Johnny Edwards. No place to put the Astros catcher. Menke at third, Raider at second, Miller at first. Pitch homeward bound to Edwards from Drago. It is a 4-10. 4-10. Left-handed batter, ground ball B, infield in. Let's go to the infield in chart. Runner at third is out. So they get the play at the plate, and there are 2 outs, and bases are still juiced. So a great job, ground ball B. And that ball, 5-4, ground ball, 4-10, Ground ball B, hit to the second baseman. And Jerry Adair fires to Martinez at the plate to get Menke, so Menke is out. Advancing to third is Raider. To second is Miller. And to first, on the fielder's choice, as that went 4-2, is Edwards. All right, there we go like that, and we go like that, and we go like that, and Johnny Edwards is at first. And now we have a pinch hitter for Fred Gladding. So Gladding's day will be done also. Dick Drago needs 1 more out. Oh, boy. And now I can go to the bull, Bob Watson. Watson's going to win it for the Astros. Here comes Bobby Watson. Hello, Cards and Dice TV. Has he said a curse word? Check out that fun channel. Lots of good stuff there. Here comes Bob Watson to pinch it for Gladding. In the bottom of the 12th. Pinch hitter. Watson. A young Bob Watson. 40 at-bats. He batted .275, 3 doubles, and 3 ribbies. Infield and outfield playing normal now. Drago trying to take it to the 13th. Bob Watson trying to end it here. He wants that 2 column. The pitch from Drago to Watson. 2 column. Thank you, God. And a 5. This ball game is over as Watson will crush it. It's going to hit the wall. And it's a walk-off pinch hit for Bob Watson and the Astros. 2-5. Bobby Watson does it. A double, 1 through 14. It's a 10. It would have been a double. It's a walk-off single. And the Astros, in an unbelievable game, win it with 2 outs, bases juiced in the bottom of the 12th. The youngster Bob Watson singles. He is being mobbed by his teammates. And the Sweet 16 is set as the Astros punch the last ticket to the dance. So now these 8 teams that got through the first round of 16 will meet the top 8 teams. So now in the next round, you're going to see teams like the Mets, the Orioles, the Reds, the Braves, the Twins, so on and so forth. Houston wins on the walk-off shot by Bob Watson, 2-1 in the 12th. The winning pitcher is Gladding. The losing pitcher is Headland. So, the Astros, the 7th seed in the first round of 16. Again, I keep stating this because the top 8 teams automatically got the bye into the Sweet 16. Thank you very much. We won't keep you any further. Player of the game, Larry Dierker. No decision. Dierker went 11 innings, gave up 1 earned run, and struck out 8. Honorable mention, the youngster Bob Watson, who I desperately wanted to use, and I finally got to use him. And I think Bob Watson is no longer with us. I hope I'm wrong with that. And I wanted him to win the game. I always was a big fan of Bob Watson. Even the brief time before he came to the Red Sox and the brief time he was with the Red Sox. So, thank you very much. Unbelievable. This 1969 1-and-done tournament. We were on pace to finish this in just over an hour, and then we went to extra innings, and then, I'm doing this live, so you hear my strategy, and I talk to myself on why I'm doing something. So it drags out a little bit, but we had fun. Thank you very much. Stay safe, be smart. Check out all the wonderful content creators in the community. Bob Watson did pass away, right? Bears Den 00. I'm pretty sure he did. Sometimes I make mistakes, and that's why I said I hope I'm wrong, but I think he did pass away. So, all right, take care, everyone. I'll probably be back streaming something, but definitely check out the other channels as I do. So, stay safe, be smart. I appreciate your time. God bless. And I don't care if that bothers someone if I say God bless, because it's a blessing that I'm giving you. And it does bother some people, which is shocking to me. It's coming. Peace! The Astros pull it off in the 12th. Walk-off smash by Bob Watson with the bases loaded. 2-1.